Hello and welcome to Verdictum. I am Ananya Singh and you're watching today's legal news, where we apprise you with the recent important legal developments across the country. Let's take a look at the headlines. Election Commission in process to compile details of electoral bonds to submit in seal cover to Supreme Court. Delhi High Court issues ultimatum to centre to frame policy regarding online sale of medicines. Andhra Pradesh High Court reserves verdict on bail plea of Chandrababu Naidu in the skill development scam case. Allahabad High Court reserves order on appointment of Advocate Commissioner to survey Shahi-Idgah premises. Plea by father of late actor Sushant Singh Rajput challenging Delhi High Court order rejecting to halt the streaming of film Nyay to be heard in February. Now a detailed look on the headlines. The Election Commission of India is presently in the process of compiling details regarding electoral bonds received by various political parties, including the ruling party and the opposition. This information will be submitted to the Supreme Court in a sealed cover as directed by the court. The Election Commission on November 3rd this year made a request to all political parties to disclose the details of donations received by them by way of electoral bonds. The ECI in its letter asked parties to share detailed particulars of the donors, amounts of each bond and full details of credit received against each bond by November 15th. This deadline was reiterated through a reminder sent to all political parties. The move comes following the Supreme Court order dated November 2nd that instructed the compilation of data by November 19, 2023 and handing over the report in a sealed packet to the registrar of the court. The electoral bond scheme implemented by the government in 2018 aimed to offer an alternative to cash donations and enhancing transparency in political funding. However, the scheme was challenged before the Apex Court on the very ground that it lacks transparency and promotes corruption. A bench of the acting Chief Justice Manmohan and Justice Mini Pushkarna of the Delhi High Court has issued an ultimatum to the centre and granted it an additional 8 weeks' time to formulate a policy concerning the online sale of medicines. Stressing upon the prolonged nature of the issue, the High Court urged the government to expedite the process. The court also said that failure to frame the policy within the stipulated time frame would necessitate the personal appearance of the Joint Secretary before the court on March 4, 2024. Earlier, the High Court has directed the centre to file a status report on petitions seeking a ban on the illegal sale of drugs online. Several petitions have also been filed challenging the draft rules published by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to further amend the drugs and cosmetic rules. The South Chemists and Distributors Association challenged the said rules, alleging a serious violation of the law and neglect of the health hazards associated with the unregulated online sale of medicines. Another petitioner had sought contempt action against online pharmacies for selling drugs online despite a prior High Court order staying such sale. The centre informed the court that consultations and deliberations on a draft notification regarding online drug sales are ongoing. Recognizing the concerns raised by the petitioners, the High Court urged the centre to expedite the process. The Andhra Pradesh High Court has reserved its verdict on the bail petition filed by Telugu Desam Party Chief and former Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, N. Chandrababu Naidu, in the skill development scam case. The Andhra Pradesh Crime Investigation Department was represented by the Additional Advocate General, P. Sudhakar Reddy, while Senior Advocate Siddharth Luthra appeared for Naidu. The arguments during the hearing focused on the invocation of the Prevention of Corruption Act by the CID and Naidu's alleged involvement in the skill development scam, which caused the state exchequer loss of approximately 300 crore rupees. Presently, Naidu is on a 4-week temporary bail and underwent a cataract surgery and is recovering at his residence in Hyderabad. He is required to report at the Raja Mahendravaram Central Prison on November 28th before 5 p.m. The Allahabad High Court has reserved its order on an application for the appointment of an Advocate Commissioner to survey the Shahi-Idgah premises at Mathura in Uttar Pradesh. The matter was placed before Justice Mayank Kumar Jain during the hearing of the suit seeking the removal of the Shahi-Idgah mosque, which is situated in close proximity to the Shri Krishna Janmabhoomi temple. The petitioners claim that the mosque was constructed on a Hindu temple. There are a number of suits filed on the issue. In suit number 1, titled Bhagwan Shri Krishna Virajman versus UP Sunni Central Board, a request was made on behalf of the plaintiffs for the appointment of a commissioner to inspect the disputed property. The counsel appearing for the petitioners, Advocate Vishnu Shankar Jain, contended that various indicators point to the property being a Hindu temple. The counsel cited examples of Hindu architectural features like a kalash and pinnacle, a pillar with a lotus-shaped top, which is a typical feature found at Hindu temples, and an image of Sheshnag, a Hindu deity associated with Lord Krishna. The petitioners sought the appointment of a commission with 3 advocates to inspect and submit the report on the specific points raised by the petitioners. The Sunni Central Board, however, opposed the application, arguing that no such order is necessary at this stage, as the objection with regards to the maintainability of the suit itself is pending before the court. All the cases relating to the Krishna Janmabhoomi and Shahi-Idgah have been consolidated and transferred to the Allahabad High Court, which heard both the parties and reserved its order on the application. The Delhi High Court has posted for February 12, 2024, a plea filed by Krishna Singh, the father of late Bollywood actor Sushant Singh Rajput. Mr. Singh approached the Delhi High Court against the order passed by a single-judge bench of the same High Court, refusing to stay the streaming of the movie Nyay, the Justice. The movie is based on the life of Sushant Singh Rajput and was released on the OTT platform Lapalap Original in June 2021. Mr. Kishore Singh had approached the High Court earlier in July this year, but his plea was rejected by a single-judge bench of Justice C. Harishankar, who held that Rajput's personality rights as well as right to privacy and publicity stood extinguished with his death, and that Sushant's father did not inherit these rights. In August, Sushant's father had appealed against the said order, and the matter was placed before a division bench of Justice Yashwant Verma and Justice Dharmesh Sharma, who have sought responses from the producers of the film. Now, another division bench comprising Justice Yashwant Verma and Justice Ravindra Dudeja heard the matter and granted time to all the parties to file their replies. That was all on today's legal news. Thank you and keep watching Verdictum, and subscribe to our channel and download the Verdictum app on iOS and Android to keep yourself updated with authentic legal news.